Hey guys. Zurab will pull Rabijans Rambet. Looks like not available. I invited him, but no sound. You guys don't hear me? You guys hear me, right? Somebody wrote no sound. Okay, okay, that's good. What? Okay, guys, thank you. Hello to Maine. Hello to Georgia. Hello, guys. Hello, Cobra Voivoda. Andrew. Engin Turbo. Yeah. Today I had hammer training and some wrist training. And hello, Peter. That's good. That's good. Soon, Prudnik, Paulo, and Todd will join. Today, I'm just, I try to steer the pot. I don't really know if I'm doing good or not, but maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should just let it go naturally how it goes. Yeah, Paulo, Prudnik, I told Prudnik that, people like to hear you speak in English. But sometimes, maybe sometimes he cannot express himself as he wishes. Maybe that time Pablo could help him, but I will ask him to speak English as much as he can. Engin, compete when you're ready. Don't force yourself. Yeah, you're right, my friend. But I don't even, alaikum salam. I don't even know if I will ever be like ready. Just okay, who is coming? Somebody is joining. That is Evgeny. Evgeny, can you turn your phone sideways? Hello, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hello, hello.
Yeah, you are at by the lake, but you are using program, right? To have that thing. You are outside.
I'm at the house. I'm using the computer, but yeah, that's a river.
Yeah, that's a river. Yeah, okay, okay. So you hear us, Prudnik? Anyway, so you sent me today that picture. You look really big. You big, yeah. No, people think that I was also thinking that your biggest weapon is your genetics. But I'm thinking that I said genetics because you started very late and you have incredible joints. I'm sure that it is because of your training methods, but I think that you have very good genetics. Not everyone can handle that kind of pressure. But I am thinking that I think your intelligence is ahead of your genetics. That is, you know how to prepare yourself, you know, in what way for which opponents, you know that you are saving yourself, the best of yourself for the the toughest challenge.
Yes, baby. That's me.
Yeah, that's you. That's you. Yeah, the smart guy. Hello, Evgeny. How are you? Good.
Fine.
Fine. That's good. You cannot turn the phone sideways, right? It's okay. Yeah, we still see you. Yeah, that's better. Hello, Paulo. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, Engin? Hi, Todd. Привет, Жека.
Привет.
Yeah, we will ask Prudnik to speak English as much as he can, and
Sure.
whenever he cannot express himself enough, then I will ask your help. But you can also be part of the conversation, not only translated as we talked last time. I was just saying,
Okay.
Paulo, that Todd is like, we all think that he is so strong and this and that, but as you see that he is also a very smart guy. In my opinion, very smart guy. I mean,
Thank
the
you,
only
Engin.
thing is that good that I'm so, like, I shouldn't be thankful for that because he's not my opponent. Like, if he also had such a dominant hand control, then people would be in huge trouble. But still, they are in trouble. But it could be worse. Do you agree, Paulo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I always agree with smart comments.
Yeah, that's your kindness. And Evgeny, your opponent was 100 kilo in Istanbul, East versus West 3. Now he's 105 kilo. And looks like you are in trouble.
Now, 105?
Yeah.
No.
Yes?
Now,
Don't
my weight, one,
Нет,
My
его,
weight-
Тада weight. Тот весит 105. Он спрашивает, ты думаешь, все, у тебя проблемы?
speak English.
тут 105.
Speak
Okay,
English.
no problem, it's okay. 105, it's okay.
Yeah. I think there is problem with his connection. Okay, let's go. Todd is laughing there.
Even his phone is scared of me.
Yes. That's true. That's true. His internet connection got scared. Yeah, but I can see the arms, your shoulders, your head, everything. Just you look like you don't have neck now. It just goes from the head directly to the shoulders. Trapezius. Yeah. Hey, I have a question for you, Todd. Are you in stronger shape than when you pull Iraqi?
I'm probably about the same. After the Iraqi match, I was sick for a couple of weeks, and but I'm coming back. I'm probably the same, but for Iraqi, I trained because I knew he was top rolling. But
Mhm.
I'm not so sure Prudnyk's going to top roll every match. So, it's not. You get strong in one area, something else comes down a little bit.
Yeah.
So you always got to pick what your strongest, because you can't train everything equally. There's just not enough time. So you got to trade off what you're going to train and what you're going to sacrifice a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. So since he can pull in many different ways, so you had to be prepared for everything. Do you see like whenever I saw their practice pull in East versus West 2 in February, I saw that like whenever they both go outside, Iraqi seem better. But whenever you pull with Iraqi seem like he top roll you, but more you apply the side pressure, more your pronators get in effect, and then at the end he even lost his wrist. Am I mistaken?
I think a little bit, but I don't think he lost it. I think he was trying to adjust, and it just dropped away from him. I don't think my wrist overpowered his. I think he was just. I don't think he's ever arm wrestled somebody like pulls like I do before. So he was just trying different things.
Yes. Yeah, but I am sure that his wrist was like this at a point, but didn't end up like this. It ended up like that way. Because more you apply pressure, more he tried to stop you with his back pressure. So he did not focus on your pronator. So he focused on pulling the strap from here. at the end, he had to give up probably on his wrist a little bit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
pull Prudnik, do you expect someone with less back pressure and more hand control?
Yeah, I think Prudnik's probably the closest arm wrestler to John ever.
Yeah, I agree.
I think his hand is so good and so dominant that allows John to hook or top roll or press just because his hand's so good. And I think Prudnik's probably the closest arm wrestler to John since John.
I agree.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's. I mean, but like he's more of control puller. He's strong. He has pressure, but I don't think that his side pressure is as strong as yours with a flat wrist. So I think that either you need to hook him, my opinion, or you need to keep his wrist flat as you were able to do with. Do you think that you will have to go to strap? I know I shouldn't ask you,
but that's not. But I pretty much want to go to the strap no matter who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was pulling Sarah, I would put her in the strap, just so you know.
Yeah, but I kind of think that you improved your skill to sleep better after Hajumat match.
Yeah, well, when you start arm wrestling better people, you become a better arm wrestler. So whether you win or lose, better arm wrestlers make you better. So.
Absolutely.
A question to you, one more question before I ask Prudnik. You of course, like you get prepared for Iraqi, you won, but before the match, you didn't know exactly, how it will be. You have plans, but are you more nervous to face Prudnik than Iraqi? Was Iraqi more simple to analyze compared to Prudnik?
Yeah, I knew Iraqi was going to top roll. I didn't think he would hook. I didn't think he would press. It was easier to develop a plan for Iraqi than Prudnik because I knew what he'd do. But top rollers are troublesome for me, So I would much rather pull somebody who only hooks. Like I would much rather pull Jordan than Iraqi.
Yeah.
But like I said, Prudnik's just dangerous, like John's dangerous. Just because he's so versatile, and so, like I said, he's probably closer to John than Devin ever was. Because as versatile as Devin was, I really don't think he had the depth and all the different skills that John had.
No, Devin's hand control is not as good as Prudnik's. Yeah,
Right.
Prudnik is just like he's using his hand like John was doing. It's so super good hand control, wrist control. And Prudnik, how do you see this match, my friends?
Repeat question. How?
Ну, как ты видишь этот матч будет происходить?
I don't know. I think I feel all matches in first round when we keep wrist and feel, and first round show what happen in future.
Yeah, but you also have your plans, right? You have plans.
Huh?
But you also have some plans, right? Plans, you say that you will understand everything when you grip up. But you already have some plans in your mind.
No, I don't have plan. I will be resting at the table.
Yeah.
And the table.
Do you remember you said that, one time you said on a YouTube show And one time you said privately when we talk like this, that I said, how do you plan to pull Todd? You said you will even try to go inside. Do you still say this? One round or not?
Now I don't know because Huchings now 105 kilo. And I decided when I see him and feel him hand.
Okay. So you are saying that mainly you're gonna focus on winning, and then you will decide if you win, you may try to go inside. Yeah.
So that's
Um,
exactly what we thought, right? That Prudnik have abilities to pull anywhere, and he doesn't really need a plan, right? He can figure out things when he grip up with Todd, and yeah, absolutely. That's a good plan too, in my opinion, right?
Yeah, but even if you are John Brzenk, you still make some analyzing about your
Absolutely.
opponent and where to pull, how to pull. It is always good. Your well-rounders is needed. Like it is effective only if you make right decisions. You understand?
That's
Your hook
correct.
may be good, but if you don't do good analyzing, go hook against someone with the wrong person, then it's not going to help you. So
Yeah,
yep, that is
I would go hook with both
that's
of them.
what I think. And Todd, do you think that Prudnik is the one to yourself that you are the best 242 in the world?
You cut out a second, so I'm not sure I heard, but
Yeah.
if you're asking me if Prudnik's the best,
I don't know what's wrong with my that. Guys, just wait. I will.
Жека, хватит хавать. Я завидую.
Жвачка.
А?
Создает вид, что я постоянно ем.
Сколько ты весишь?
112.
Ух ты, красава. Да, серьезный вес.
Надо будет 5 килограмм гонять.
Ну, 5 кило. Наверное, не так много, да? Так реально, спокойно. Да. Силы не потеряешь на 5 килограммах.
И немало. Ну да, попробую. Что там, связь плохая, да?
Да, что-то у Энгена, что-то там какие-то технические проблемы. Ну, Тат тоже набрал. Для него, 105 килограмм, это он набрал. Это он серьезно весит. Это он мощный.
Сколько он с Ираклием, сколько он весил?
Я думаю, где-то 101.
Where is Todd? I made you. I had to leave, change the phone. Can you pull the page sideways so that we all can be in the where is, do you know where Todd is?
Nope. Somewhere in Ohio, I believe.
Yeah, I have to change. Yeah, sorry guys. So I don't know. I hope he's gonna come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you text it to him?
The one that I can text to him is the one that I'm using now. The other phone, I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Is it possible? Can you reach him?
I can try. Give me a second.
So Evgeny, are your shape right now is better than the previous one in May when you pull Matt Mask? Are you in better shape?
No, worse.
Come
worse.
On. Come on.
And May I had 85%. Now it's 75.
Just stop. Stop. You know that it's not true. Seriously, just tell honestly. What's your shape?
I can say.
Yeah, but you can know by judging the weights that you lift.
Weight now 112.
So
он спрашивает веса, которые ты поднимаешь. No, hold on again. Он спрашивает по весам, которые ты поднимаешь.
Now I work with lightweight. Lightweight, only short angle, pump.
That's interesting. Yeah. I really don't think so.
Answering.
Sorry, Todd, I had to leave because of the bad connection, my friend. Now is it better?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
No, Todd has bad connection, I think.
Oh,
you hear us, Todd? No. Hello, Todd.
Hey, hello.
You hear us?
I hear you now. Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, okay. My connection was bad, so I connected with different phone. Like, is Prudnik the person to beat? For you, so that you can say that I am the best 242 in the world.
Oh yeah, that's easily Prudnik, of course.
Yeah. So you are saying that right now Prudnik would be like better than 242 John, 242 Devon, and other 242s?
Yes. Yes, I think at 242, Prudnik would be better than both John and Devon.
So you are saying that looks like you are the biggest hope on August 6th.
You have to repeat that one again.
Yeah, so you are saying that you are the one to stop this guy. And if
yes, I am the one to destroy his dreams. Let's do that.
Yeah. I understand. So I'm just trying to. I mean, I know you're a smart guy. I know you are not. How to say, you are not stuck up. And I don't know if you would just say whatever is in your mind openly, but like, you made a song about Iraqi, you're gonna hook him, you're gonna beat him, and so are you as confident about coming to Istanbul and beating this guy?
My Prudnik song is not as confident as my Iraqi song.
Okay. Did you make one already, or are you gonna make?
I am working on it. The video's better, but the song's not as confident.
Okay, but do you remember on the press conference you said you will probably dance for him, but you changed your mind? You're gonna make song again?
Maybe both. We'll see. It's hard to predict the future. I'm fat now. I can't dance as good as I could when I was 220 pounds.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to. Yeah. I can't wait to hear that song. I think it's gonna give us some ideas about how you feel about this match. But you said it's not as confident as the other one. So I kind of feel like it's like 50-50. You see the match?
Well, yeah, I'll either win or I'll lose. That's 50-50.
No, I mean, did you see the same way about Iraqi?
To be honest with Iraqi, his training with Levon scared me, but I've been getting better and better against top rollers. So, and you know, since I wasn't worried about him shoulder pressing me, I felt pretty confident about Iraqi. Now, he did blow up my arm, and it was a lot harder. When I was done, I was sore for a couple of days ago. So he really did attack my hand and arm a lot. But I also think he was getting tired too. I think towards the end, I think we were both exhausted. I don't know if either one of us could have gone another match or two, because my hand wouldn't even close at the end. But you know, you kind of, if you know the guy's going to top roll, and you know he's going to top roll one, it's not like John, who can top roll 2 or 3 different ways. You know, Iraqi has that signature top roll style, and he wasn't so tall as to, you know, give me a lot of problems with the geometry of it. So, you know, I just thought if I could I thought if I could protect my hand, I had a pretty good shot, you know. And so I probably gave myself a 70% chance of beating him, even though I'd never met him before.
Before the match, yeah. So you gave yourself 70% chance before the match. You come to Istanbul, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People said that you destroyed him. You didn't even feel him. But whatever I hear right now is that he really pushed your limits. This is what I understand.
Yeah. The thing about super matches is you can have a 3-0 score against 2 people, and one person's 0.5% better. That's enough to sway it to 3-0 if everybody stays in their lane, you know. And it's very rare to have a 3-2 super match. You know, most super matches go 3-0. I didn't destroy Iraqi. I mean, it was tough. I mean, I think in a year or two, it would be 10 times harder to beat him than it would now, because he'll just be that much better, and I'm going to be about the same.
Do you think that his problem was like strength, or is it because of the way that he pulled his strategy?
I think he had plenty of power. He just wasn't. I don't think he was used to having full hand control and not winning. So I don't think he knew. You know, I think he was just looking for a plan B at the last minute. You know, you know, he might have done better had he tried to come inside. You know, Jordan tried to top roll. You know what I'm saying? So because you know, so those are my last 2 matches were 2 guys who had one play. You know, just one trick. So, but you know, when you're young, you do stuff like that when you're just starting out. It's still a big deal.
I was told that you were gonna pull Marcio. Is it still on in October, or it is not?
As far as I know, it's on. When I saw he got hurt in Dubai, I contacted the promoter and I said, you know, if Marcio's hurt, is that match still on? And last I heard, Marcio said he should be good to go by October.
Okay, he's ready. I understand. And Prudnik said that he was 85% against Matt Mask, and he says he is now 75%. Do you believe him?
Hey, what he did to Matt Mask was impressive. I couldn't have beat Matt Mask the way Prudnik did. So, I didn't like watching that. That match was that was interesting, because I can't hook Matt Mask in like that. I don't have that kind of hand, you know. So Prudnik's got a good shot. I'm telling you, man, he's a bad dude. You know?
Yeah, but you have the horsepower that makes you special. That is, I mean, you don't really.
I can get one by the goalie once in a while.
You know, your side pressure is so strong that you are making people losing the control, even if they have the control. They have the control in orthodox style of match. But once a huge pressure is coming that way, and then when your hand is going outside of your shoulder, then it is not working as it should be. So your horsepower and Prudnik. Can you ask Prudnik to just to translate it so he would understand the question? But what is his biggest concern about Todd Huchings' pulling skills? What makes Todd so effective? Like what's the most dangerous thing with Todd?
Ну, он спрашивает, какое
Самое
твое...
опасное,
Да.
самое
Мгм.
опасное для Тодда,
Нет, наоборот.
у него для меня, да?
Да.
I think very dangerous his down his hook, his high hook,
Mm-hmm.
and his side pressure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's looking his side pressure. Yeah, I understand. Do you think that he will have how to say he will have a phone came and
him
his
pronation
wrist when he pulls against you?
pronation in hook.
I don't know. A call came and the sound.
No, we can see you, we can hear you.
Do you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and we can
But
see you.
somehow I don't hear you very well. Somebody just called and it made things a little bit. Sorry for so much problems,
It's okay.
Can you talk again, please?
Еще раз, Жека, повтори, у него там проблемы были.
I don't know why this kind of things always happens. 1 second. Let me go out and come back again. Just one second.
Подожди секунду, сейчас он отключится, переключится. Todd, you're looking bigger. You really do,
bigger.
serious. Yeah.
I'm huge.
No.
No, I'm just pulling the camera real close. That's what makes me look bigger.
Yeah, that's right. When you stick your forearm to the camera, right?
Yeah, I look normal size now.
No, you're still big. You're still looking very big. How did 10 pounds make that big of the difference?
Yeah.
Wait, say that. I keep dropping my phone. Say that again.
How did 10 pounds make that big of the difference?
It
You're
depends
10
where you
pounds
put it,
heavier.
I suppose. My legs
Yeah.
didn't get any bigger. So.
Okay, here you go.
So what was his answer? Again, somebody called me. I couldn't hear you guys. He said that he will have the wrist control or not when he will.
No, he will repeat for everybody. Жека, повтори, пожалуйста, для всех. Еще раз. Какой у тебя план против этого? Против его high hook и side?
Я же, то есть то, что я сказал уже, это не повторять не надо, а уже новое, то есть такой у меня план.
Да.
My plan destroyed Todd Huchings. That's all.
So you say that destroy. You don't expect a hard match. You expect an easy match.
No easy. It's very hot. It will be hot match.
But how is it destroy? When you say destroy, it sounds like wow, And you say hard match, and you will destroy him.
I will try all. We'll try all.
When you say you will try all, including hook.
I can't say.
Okay, but then you are not gonna try all. Yeah. So the things are changing. That is, why what I am trying to do. 3 months ago or 3.5 months ago, you were so confident, you're gonna go slow hook and this and that. And then a week ago, when I talked with you personal, you said you will go always, including inside hook. And now you see Todd huge, and now you are saying maybe not hook, you know. So I'm just trying to see your evolution from there to here to this day. So that's good. That's good. So you are coming back to reality when the time is coming closer.
It
Did you
depends it depends shape Huchings and me
Yeah.
at 6 August.
Yeah. So, but you understand his shape, not by look, but whenever you feel his hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
What I feel.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Todd, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, 3 months ago he was going to hook me and just hold me there and laugh. Now it's close to close. Now he doesn't have a plan. In 2 weeks he might just forfeit. So I don't even know if I'm buying a plane ticket.
You already did.
You can just mail me my prize.
Yeah, but I think the people who buy pay-per-view will not be happy with it. I see you very, very well prepared. I can see you. I don't remember that. I don't remember many times that you look this big. I realized this in one of those. I saw you with Artem Taranenko together. You were, showing something, teaching something on the blackboard, and there I saw, and I was like, okay, this guy knows, how to prepare himself for different targets. Yeah, I realized it. And then you send me a picture. It just, okay. And now I see you as well. Now you don't look totally, but before you were disconnected, I saw your arm, shoulder, back, everything. Yeah, I can say that, Prudnik, you are in trouble. You know that, right? Are you in trouble?
Говорит, Прудник, у тебя проблемы, ты это знаешь?
Yeah. Это решается все.
What?
He said we will manage it.
You'll manage it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. And remember, Evgeny, on the press conference day before, Iraqi and Todd Pool, I asked you, who is your toughest opponent? And you said Iraqi. And Todd beat him. And you said that you felt Iraqi and his power was very close to your power. And he beat Iraqi, and now he looks even bigger and stronger. Are you a little bit nervous?
Because I didn't pull Iraqi without wrist. Didn't pull him. If Iraqi open my wrist, I give you.
Yeah, but
let it go.
Can you pull without your wrist? Are you good? Are you good without wrist? Can you pull?
That's what he said. No, he's giving away as soon as Iraqi.
No, he gave in the practice. He gave in the practice. But if you want, can you pull good without the wrist?
Yeah.
But do you remember when Ongarbaev top rolled you? You couldn't pull him that way.
I didn't with Ongarbaev this too because I want to win him clean. Чисто хотел выиграть.
Clean win. He wants to win clean with Ongarbaev without any, mess up and cheating. Let's put it this way.
Hey,
that's
listen,
what it means.
If that wrist pulling is a cheating, then we have a big, huge cheater here in the program.
Yeah, that's right. Он говорит, ну, если говорит, ну, я ему говорю, что, типа, ну, ты хотел выиграть чисто, ну, и пытался объяснить читинг, чтобы не использовать никакой читинг. А он смеется, говорит, если, говорит, проигранная кисть это читинг, то, говорит, у нас тут наибольший читер вот здесь в студии сейчас сидит.
Because Huchings can pull that way, and you just call those people cheaters.
No, he didn't call them cheaters, but to explain what the clean win means, I have to use this. I know you do, but hey, I'm trying to translate it as close to reality as possible with all the, with all the special national special language specialties.
Yeah. By the way, I want to explain to people who are watching us, about 400 people right now, that those helmet and the shield was the idea of Todd Huchings. Not exactly, but I asked him, what to do, like a belt or whatever. He said, give something from where you are from that should represent the nation that is the hosting this event, and thank you very much, Todd, for that. You are a smart guy for sure. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But no, you did a good choice. That'll make it more memorable. No, yeah. You picked something good. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is very, handmade, good art. I'm sure you will like it. I have a question, Todd. When you lost against Prudnik, people always brings this from Moldova events from 2018. But you had some tough matches before that, right? With both Krasimir and Sasha.
I did, but that doesn't take away from what Prudnik did to me. He just outclassed me that day. I could have had 0 matches and I would have lost that match to Prudnik that day. I just watched that the other day ago. In my memory, I thought it was closer than what it was. When I watched the video, I go, holy smokes, man, I wasn't even in that. That was that was pretty impressive, But and I think that was the first time I'd ever pulled him.
Does it play?
I mean, we had practiced around a little at Zlati years earlier, but I, never officially pulled. And
how was that one? That practice?
The practice is when I knew his hand was good, but I don't know if I was getting all of it. But in that Moldova match, yeah, I go, holy, this is like John getting angry at practice. I mean, that's what I felt with that hand. It was pretty impressive. I felt Dennis's hand and I felt Pushkar's hand and Prudnik's hands up there. When he fires off, that was that was impressive.
But you sure that you were not exhausted? Maybe that was one of the reasons that you felt that helpless that moment.
Maybe, and I was smaller, and who knows? It happens. You win, you lose. But yeah, it won't be we're not going to rerun that match again. I'm not losing that fast.
Yeah. I mean, if you are not losing that fast, then the things are getting, bad, because the match stops, then Todd is just getting dangerous more and more and more. Yeah, that is. I also heard that you came there not fresh enough. You had a super match or you had an event or something before that, 2 weeks before.
Yeah, I had something a few weeks before that, but that didn't, that doesn't. Back then, I could pull every month or so, and I still can, but I just can't pull every month for like 9-10 months in a row. I think all these birthdays I've had are finally catching up to me. So, I think I need 2 or 3 months off after about 7 or 8 months of competition. And for years I've preached that you can't overtrain in arm wrestling, and now I'm sitting here going, man, I am just run down. I think I'm overtrained. So I got to recalibrate what I've been telling people for years.
Yeah. But just whenever you tell people the things for your case and case for other people may be different because of the age, because of the, different type of, so but I see that you are one of the most active professional arm wrestler at the elite level. Like you have been pulling non-stop. Like John is number one about being active, and probably you are number two. You are just pulling.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you did, yeah. Incredible job you are doing. Yeah. Everyone respects you. So
For sure.
yeah. And so if we go to events, if we talk about some other matches, how do you see, for example, John versus Ongarbaev? You saw John last time pulling against Corey West, and
yeah, I think John's favored against Ongarbaev, but what I expected John to top roll Corey, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
You know,
at least
it's weird seeing John fighting back from a not classic top roll position. Now, it's weird seeing him not out top rolling people. It's scary seeing John pull without full control and still winning. Yeah, and I know how strong Corey is. So Ongarbaev is probably, unless he flashes really quick, I think John puts the brakes on it. And I just don't think Ongarbaev is going to generate the force Corey did. And John's used to that now. So, but it doesn't look like John's top roll is dominating people like it used to. And Ongarbaev should have a good one. That should be an interesting match. I think, nobody bets against John, but Ongarbaev, if he's got a snappy, quick top roll, and force John to pull in that funny position again, that could be interesting. I just don't think Ongarbaev is big enough. I think John can pull these 300+ pound people now, and I think what you're going to see is Ongarbaev is a very good, accomplished, well-rounded arm wrestler. He's just going to look too small against John.
Yeah, I think that he will be using his power more effective than Corey does, and he will be more technical and hit into more difficult, directions for John, while Corey is all about horsepower, explosive, to do pin pad. But once he is stopped, John seemed to just balance the match and won, while Ongarbaev will probably try to gain position first and put John out of. I think that in a equally good position for them, I see John, having edge. But if the match, if Ongarbaev gets much better position, then John may not survive. Even if survives, I don't know how it ends up. So you think that John is the favorite here?
I do. I just think John's versatility and depth gives him the edge, even if he's overmatched against somebody. John just has a knack of winning tournaments and winning matches. Even if he's not the better guy, he still figures out how to win.
Yes. He's a winning machine.
Yeah, that's a championship mentality way above and beyond athletic skills. I mean, that's a mentality that you can't coach or train into somebody. Some people have it and some don't.
Yeah, but it is because most of his career, like 99%, he did table training. So he knows how to generate winning pressure in whatever position he is at. He can still generate a winning pressure. He is able to do that in any. You are also able to do that in many different positions. But it is probably most of your career against very top guys, you were put into bad position. Yeah. And how do you see Prudnik? How do you see John versus Ongarbaev?
I think first round this will be strap match, and I think it depends of shape Ongarbaev and John Brzenk. If it will be same, they power same, I think will be this picture. Ongarbaev pull in and pull him elbow
Back.
himself,
Yeah.
and less him level. But John Brzenk must keep him little fingers and take a high part. And it's no problem for him. I think he pulling always like this. But if Ongarbaev will be in more shape, good shape, better shape than Brzenk, I think it will be problem.
So you are saying that if they come in equally good shape, then John has the chance. But if Ongarbaev comes in an incredible shape, then Ongarbaev has more chance. This is what you are saying.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Prudnik. One of the rounds with Ongarbaev, you both go top roll. You didn't lose your wrist right away, but at the beginning you were like this, at the beginning with Ongarbaev. If John and Ongarbaev stops in the same position, no wrist control, but flat wrist, both of them at the middle, like they stay like this, who wins from there?
I think John туда, но если он не будет кисть сюда контролировать, а будет ее отдавать и тянуть завязку.
Pronator control, but no wrist.
Я думаю, да, но I think yes, it will be work.
It will be a war, but who do you think is gonna win?
Кто ты думаешь выиграет?
John win.
So you are saying that Ongarbaev, to win this match, he needs to have more control. If it is equally same position, then John is winning. Okay, I agree with you 100%. I'm thinking as you do, because John is more experienced, and I think John has probably more horsepower to this way.
I'm not sure about horsepower, but ability of feeling that angle and find that niche where exactly to generate that pressure. Absolutely, but horsepower, I'm not sure.
Horsepower. That's also when you have the horsepower is not only hook horsepower. It is the horsepower. In that case, like this, is the horsepower that you can generate with pronator, with outer side pressure. This is also a horsepower.
I agree. Yes.
Sideways. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but also whenever I remember how Ongarbaev pulled against Alex Kurdeka, he didn't have so much hand wrist, but he was still able to. But I don't think that at that time Alex had the same coordination that he has today. He was just taking the hand, but he was getting so much apart at that time.
Yes, too far.
Yeah, too far. He was getting. He's doing better now. His angles are better now. Yeah. So in another match, I would like to ask. I'm not gonna go all of them because you guys. I don't want to keep you guys busy, but usually those two matches, you versus Huchings versus Prudnik and John versus Ongarbaev, are the ones that personally taking most attention. For me. How do you see, Todd? You pulled recently against Chen Shou, and looks like he troubled you. You beat him, but he troubled you. He recently, yesterday, lost against Rambet, but with a top roll. And I don't think that Zurab has the same ability. So we know where Zurab is gonna go. How do you see this match? Looks like, once Chance can have the wrist control, he is doing very well. I saw that against you, Chance was, time to time, he was able to take your wrist, but at the same time, he couldn't control your pronator. So he hit your hand, take your hand, but lost the control of his wrist over your pronator. And once he wanted to control your pronator, then he lost his own pronator and you hook him. you know. So he couldn't do both of them. I think that, in my opinion, someone to beat you, they need to do both of them at the same time. And do you think that Zurab has the same pronation control that you have?
I had trouble with Chance because the size of his hand. And I think Zurab's hand is my size or smaller. So if Chance keeps it out of the straps, then I think Chance's top roll will be effective. But I think Zurab, if Zurab throws him into the straps, Zurab can pull in an ugly position, and he's definitely got the power. I think if they go into the straps, Chance probably takes Zurab's hand, but Zurab just wedges his arm in there. And I mean, I'm guessing Zurab has the power to beat Chance without his own hand. So if Zurab can slip on Chance, I think Zurab wins every one of those matches. If Chance can keep the match out of the straps, I think Chance will win those matches. So I think Zurab has the power to beat Chance. I just think Chance has a way better hand than Zurab does.
I have a question for you. Don't you think that your pronator played a role against Chance?
It does, but when you're in the straps, you know, you just need your pronator to keep your palm from going up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as long, as you can wedge your hand, I don't care if your palm's straight up and down or even slightly angled, but as long as your palm's not facing the ceiling.
Yeah, but do you think that your pronator was strong enough to stop Chance fully controlling your arm? You know, because I see that more he went out, more his wrist get flat. So do you? What I'm just saying that, don't you think that someone like Zurab fully spinating will give Zurab Chance ability or chance to fully cup?
I think I was trying very, very hard to top roll Chance. I wanted to top roll him.
I saw.
Right. If I had to pull Chance again, I would slip, go into the straps, and I would stop top rolling him. I would just blast into him and see. Yeah. And then I would see how strong that elbow really was. I think Zurab isn't going to try and top roll him. I think he's going to slip and smash into him. And I think if they're in the straps, Chance gets pinned with full hand control. That's what I think happens. I think Chance has all the hand control in the world, and Zurab still pins him. You know, like he did. I think the Chance Zurab match is going to look like the Zurab and Ron Bath match. Except but I don't think Chance has Ron Bath's endurance, so I don't think the matches will be that long. So
usually,
if Chance is watching this, stay out of the straps, Chance. If you go into the straps, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just wondering if your pronator wasn't as strong as, you know, how it is, like, would you have more problem against Chance? This is what I'm saying. Like, if he was able to fully cup your pronator, I think it would be much harder for you to beat Chance. I'm not saying you couldn't, but it would be hard. Do you realize that first round, whenever he took you and he wanted to go, when he elbow fell, he hit you and his wrist went like this. It was because of his wrist that he couldn't go. His wrist get flattened, you know. Just watch the video. It is your pronator. Yeah.
Chance needs more experience with elite level people. I mean, Chance isn't doing real well lately, but he's pulling a lot of elite level people. Sooner or later, something's going to click, and then he's going to be a whole lot better. What Chance is doing right now is he's just going to school, and he's not passing a lot of tests, but he's gaining a lot of that. Pretty soon, elite arm wrestlers pull differently than the people at your practice. And it takes a long time for people to separate that, you know? So pretty soon, like maybe next year, maybe in 2 years, all of a sudden Chance is going to look untouchable. And everybody's going to say, he's got new training, he's on new gear, he's got some secret. And all he did was got a little bit smarter, you know? And it made him 10 times stronger.
I think a little bit dominating wrist, he will be very good. How do you see Prudnik? You know Chance show, right? You know Chance show, Prudnik? How do you see he and Zurab? How do you see who is winning that match?
I don't know. Zurab has big legs.
Legs?
Legs, and чем дальше, тем больше, короче, так.
The farther, the bigger.
А как?
No, the farther, the bigger. Дальше больше. Farther, bigger.
The farther, the bigger.
Okay.
And I don't know shape Zurab in 6 August. I think he will be more.
Yeah. Stronger. Yeah.
And he will win. He can win.
And Todd, I know he's your teammate, but how do you see, if you look with the objective wise, how do you see Jerry versus Gennady? This is for the super heavyweight title.
Man, I love Jerry. I just think Gennady is something else, you know, and I want Jerry to win, but I think Gennady is well aware of what Jerry's going to do, and he probably has the power to deal. I would have to say Gennady's the favorite in that match.
And you, Prudnik?
Gennady, yeah. Gennady. Now Gennady very, very strong. And I think favorite Gennady.
I understand. And Prudnik, how do you see Dave Chaffee versus Morozov? Right arm?
Oh, it's very interesting. If Morozov win, he very great go up my level.
Yeah, progress, huh? Yeah. And how do you think he's gonna win? Yeah, I understand. He will be in your level. If he wins, it means that he is in your level. And you think you can beat Dave Chaffee?
But I имею сомнения.
He's doubt that Morozov will win Dave Chaffee. Жека, он спрашивает у тебя, Энген спрашивает у тебя, а ты думаешь, ты можешь выиграть в Chaffee?
А я?
Да.
Okay, we can speak about this after match with Huchings.
Okay. But did he say that Morozov is gonna beat Dave?
No. He said that he's doubted that Morozov will beat Dave.
Oh, he doubted. Okay. Yeah. So Dave Chaffee is gonna win. And Todd?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Dave Chaffee beats Morozov.
Yeah.
This time I think so too. Yes.
Morozov's tough, and I really, really like him. But Dave Chaffee, I think Dave Chaffee will come better prepared for endurance. And then that level of power is just something else, because it comes from a weird position, and it's unrelenting. But yeah, if Dave gets his endurance up and catches up on his sleep or whatever, but yeah, I think Dave wins that. Now it might go 3-2, but I think Dave obviously looks like he won that match.
I understand. And if we go to other matches like Derek and Revaz, Todd?
Man, I don't know. The first time I saw Revaz was at the last one, and that was impressive. Derek's impressive, but I think Revaz is probably the favorite there. If Derek wins, it's an upset. I think Revaz is easily the favorite. I think he's a favorite. I think he's a pretty comfortable favorite in that match.
Todd, Revaz was away from arm wrestling a few years, 3 years or 4 years. And then he came back a few months later, he faced Michael Todd. And do you think that if this guy trains constantly and pays the price, do you think that this guy has chance to be like an opponent for anyone? Or
I think if you come back after months, I think a few weeks training after months off and you handle Michael Todd like that, I think you're already a world elite opponent. I think a year from now, he's just in a higher club. But yeah, I think he's already achieved what Derek's trying to get to, which is why I think he's the favorite, you know. Because he didn't just beat Michael Todd. I mean, he comfortably beat Michael Todd. So yeah, I think you know, but these young kids do shit weird every once in a while. They explode onto the scene and beat a couple of top guys. So it's hard to say. But I think Revaz is the favorite.
And well, how do you think, Prudnik? Revaz and Derek?
I think win Revaz Lutidze because he's high, very high.
He's high. Derek is even taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek вышел, он говорит.
Да.
Серьезно?
Да.
Окей, Derek win.
Funny guy.
Whoever's taller winning, right?
You know, I have even more interesting question to ask Todd Huchings. Krasimir versus Iraqi. Whenever the question is hard, that's the first reaction is Todd is doing. When I asked him on the press conference, if Iraqi beats you, will you let him do this to you? And he was like, this question never been asked to me. And he's like,
yeah,
I guess.
Iraqi versus Krasimir. I don't know. I you know what? I could make a case for either one of those guys. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I can't. I mean, I could convince myself of either one. So I don't even know what to say.
So people are saying that after they saw Iraqi beating Marcio and then Krasimir losing to Corey and Arif, they are saying that Iraqi is heavy favorite. But like Arif is world superweight champion in WAF 150 kilo. Corey is near 200 kilo. And this is what Krasimir has faced. And Iraqi beats Marcio, but about what? A little bit, 5 weeks ago, he lost against you. So how do you see this match? Even if you don't know like who is gonna win, do you see Iraqi top rolling Krasimir, or do you see like in between somewhere like stuck like this?
If I see Iraqi top rolling Krasimir, if Krasimir goes across the table to set the hook, I think Krasimir loses. I think if Krasimir fires backwards to protect his hand, stops the match, and then sets the hook later in it, I think he can win. You know, so I think they both have the power and the capability. It comes down to what strategy they employ. You know, if I was there, I could coach either one of them into beating the other guy, but I have no idea what they're going to do. So that's why I can't pick. But I think I could. I think if I was in either one of their corners, I could coach one to beat the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that after this program, you will be called by them and offer $500 to be on their, corner during the match.
I think this is exactly the situation where the styles makes matches, and strategic planning will make that match. That's for sure.
And Evgeny?
Женя?
I think Iraqi is has more
maybe say in Ukrainian?
More potential.
I understand.
More and when he pull it with Todd Huchings, he do many mistakes, but with Marius he didn't. pulling better, and he has a very great strong power, but he study things at the table.
So who is winning?
And now I think it's 50-50, but Iraqi has more potential.
When you say like more potential for the future or what?
Potential.
В будущем, потенциал в будущем, да? Potential for the future matches.
I understand.
Yeah, I would agree probably with both guys that it's unknown and it's very depends on who coaching who. But yeah, in the future, because I think Krasi really now polishing his stuff, and Iraqi probably still very rough, and he just start pulling elite level. Even his training with Saginashvili doesn't mean everything yet, because it's the same hand all the time. And while now you inviting him, then where he actually learned to pull elite athletes and different hands and styles.
And I will ask you this to only Evgeny, that maybe Todd wouldn't know. How do you see Bojidar versus Samosa at 85 kilo? Evgeny?
Bojidar and Samosa.
85 kilo.
Божидар, это получается, это какой страны он?
Bojidar is from what country? Bulgaria?
Bulgaria, the 80 kilo
Bulgaria.
world champion. He's the WAF champion in 80
все,
kilo.
я вспомнил.
Semenov.
Семенов, да.
Mm-hmm.
I think Semyonov is favorite.
Yeah, you think?
Semyonov.
I understand. Yeah, that's interesting. And you follow both athletes, Paulo?
Yes, and I probably would agree with Prudnik that Bojidar is a favorite in this match.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how the matches will be, and it is less than 2 weeks today, 13 days left. Which day are you arriving, Todd?
I think I'm leaving. I'll have to check. I think I'm leaving Thursday, so I think I get there Thursday.
And Todd, you are 100% sure that you skip November, right?
I'm 100% sure that I what?
That you skip November.
Yeah. I'm. That's. I go visit my family. I got a lot of family reunions, and that's deer season and everything else.
February?
Yeah.
February?
What about February, Todd? Can you hear him?
February's good.
Good, yeah, okay.
I'll defend my title in February.
Oh, yeah? Wow. So in November, we will not see the title match.
No. November is just like, you're just going to wrap up the season. You can do all the bloopers and all the stuff that nobody's going to tune in for. Everybody come back and see East versus West 5. That's where the excitement's going to be.
East versus 5 is November.
Yeah, okay. Come back and see 6. 5 you can skip. 5 will be free.
Yeah, okay. So in East versus West 5 in November, we will see John Brzenk and Prudnik match as like 2 of the best hand controller guy ever, but not the title match.
Yeah, that's like having a drag race between 2 skateboards. I mean, nobody cares.
The Prudnik, did you hear that?
Жека, ты понял, о чем они говорят? Ну, они ржут, шутят, короче. Он говорит, что, короче, все, 5-й East versus West, ну, Запад с Востоком вообще не смотрите, потому что Huchings не приедет, он приедет только на 6-й. Говорит, там нефиг будет смотреть. Энгин говорит, не, говорит, нифига, мы сделаем матч Прудника и Брzenka для того, чтобы посмотреть, кто лучше. Вот. А Тад опять отшучивается, говорит, да ну нафиг, там нечего смотреть, это все равно, что два чувака, которые там на скейтборде катаются, смотреть.
А что на скейтборде?
Не знаю, потому что скейтборд никто не смотрит, наверное.
Я понял.
So
He's
you
only
are not
laughing.
gonna say?
Nah,
Я должен что-то сказать, да, на это?
Ну, я не знаю, хочешь, скажи.
I must say something. I must answer something.
I mean, he says that your match with John will be only show match, no title match, because he's gonna beat you 13 days later. He says he will kick your ass.
Типа он меня
I said
побьет,
it
да,
nicer
и
than
потом
that.
Но он вообще-то этого не сказал. Это уже он от
That's good.
себя
That's
добавляет. Это он масло в огонь подливает. Вообще-то он этого не сказал.
Не, наш our fight with John Brzenk наберет самые большие просмотры.
He's saying that the fight with John Brzenk will gain the majority of the views. The most of the views.
Yeah, but not the title match.
Не за title? I don't understand. What does it mean? Does it matter if it's title or non-title? Who cares?
Yeah. Yes,
When you're
yes,
pulling
because-
John
because-
Brzenk, is it?
No. It's different thing.
Uh-huh.
John Brzenk can pull someone. This guy, that guy. It's different. But John
Okay.
Brzenk pulling for title. See, Evgeny and Todd Huchings, they are gonna pull for the 110 kilo East versus West world title.
Okay.
So Todd Huchings to say that Prudnik versus John will not be a title match, it means that Todd is going to beat Prudnik.
Yeah,
And
I
that
understand.
match will not have anything like that. So,
Mhm.
and Prudnik has anything to say against, or he says, nothing.
Okay, now I know why you're having me here, because this stuff to translate and explain, it will take me 20 minutes. Hold on. Жека, короче так. Шутка заключается в том, слушай меня внимательно. Значит, тот сказал, что типа, да, Джон Брzenk будет бороться с Прудником в ноябре, но это не будет тайтл матч. Что он имеет в виду? Он имеет в виду, что он у тебя выиграет сейчас через там 2 недели, и поэтому ты уже будешь проигравший бороться с Джоном Брzenком, и это будет не тайтл матч.
То есть если я выиграю, то это будет тайтл матч, да, получается?
Да, но он сказал, что это не будет тайтл матч, типа я у тебя выиграю. Ну все, понятно. Теперь можешь сказать, что все козлы нехорошие, и ты всех порвешь.
Скажи ему, что я думаю, что тот Huchings не хочет участвовать в ноябре, потому что он уже чувствует, что рука его не восстановится после страшного проигрыша. Она восстановится только в феврале там, или после Нового года.
Evgeny saying that
Поэтому он не хочет бороться.
Todd Huchings doesn't want to participate in November because he already knows that after the scary losing, his arm will not be ready for any pulling in November.
Yep. See, that is what I got, after 1 hour trying. Todd Huchings says that match will not be a title match. And he says Todd Huchings already knows that he will get hurt in August. So that's why he's skipping the November event. So as an organizer, I get what I needed. Now we can finish here. After the last question, Todd, after you beat this guy, will you rub his head?
Oh, I don't know. There looks like there's a lot of gel in that. I'm going to have to wash my hands first.
Говорит, Энгин спрашивает у Тада, говорит, когда ты выиграешь у Прудника, ты его голову порабаешь? Говорит, говорит, я не знаю, выглядит, что там очень много геля на волосах, надо будет руки мыть.
Скажи ему, когда я выиграю, не так даже. Скажи, что после нашего матча у него вырастет очень длинные волосы, как у Мэтт Маска.
He's saying that after your match, guys, you will grow the long hair like a Matt Mask.
But why is it? Because he will add his.
Yeah. Это мое волшебное поглаживание.
And then the hair will grow from
The wizard rubbing he have that the hair will start growing.
Okay.
Электрическое поглаживание.
Yeah, electric rubbing.
Yeah. I wish I would ref this match. I would be just like, wow, that close. Straight the shoulder, square, and wrist straight, knuckle open. Wow, to be that close, witness that match. I would probably forget about calling the fouls, and I would be just watching like this. So I better not ref.
That's why you cannot ref. That's my problem too. I'm watching the matches. I'm not refing.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you very, very much, Todd, for being our guest. Same to you, Evgeny. Thank you for coming. And thank you very, very much, Paulo, for being our guest and also helping for translation. And
I
thanks
didn't
to
help
everyone.
much.
Yeah, about like more than 400 people watch us. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed so much, especially the last part. Finally, I was just like, unlike the other guys, these guys are just really challenging each other, saying that they are gonna do this. I love it. Yeah, now I can't wait to watch. You take care, and I see you guys in probably 10 days.
Thank you very much.
Todd, you want the room from the sea view, right?
I do not want to be looking at the sea. I want to look at the train.
Other side, train, yeah. Just joking. You take care. Take care, guys.
Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Пока, Жека.
Пока. Спасибо.
Не за что, давай.